Hi, welcome to this next episode of Tuesday Technical Talk, episode number 27. And I'm glad to see you all guys already ready for the show. Let's hear it from you. Where are you logging in from? Let's see which city you're logging in. Just type in the chat box which city you are logging in. We have Mumbai, Cochin, Bangalore, Hyderabad, and we have Mumbai, Cochin, again Mumbai, Coimbatore, Mumbai, Bikaner, Rajasthan. And we have a lot of people from Hyderabad. Like we had an awesome session in Hyderabad last weekend. Anybody can trade 3-day live program and great participation. And again, Mumbai, we have Ahmedabad, Mysore, okay. Come on, guys. Mumbai, Pondicherry. Okay. So we got, yes, ABCD Impact from Hyderabad. At present in Singapore, Pune. Or we have people in Pune also. We have a lot of students in Pune. That's great. One more Hyderabad. So, okay. So this is going to be live. And as you know, if you are logging in new today, this is Tuesday Technical Talk. This is episode number 27. And we have covered topics in the past 26 episodes based on, we had spoken about RSI. We have spoken about what you call patterns, ADX, options, short-term trading, bearish patterns, seven-star patterns, Bollinger Bands, and a lot of stuff. So if you want to see the past episodes, you can go back and check on the Facebook feed, or you can even go to YouTube channel where we have put all episodes together, or you can even go to my website malkansview.com to check all those episodes. So please check them all, and a lot of information, it's like a mini course on technicals as well as mindset. So just make sure you go through all those episodes. And this we are doing every Tuesday 9 p.m. We started at 5 p.m. in the evening, but most people said that they are working or traveling, or so that's why we changed it to 9 p.m. so that everybody can attend. And of course, you can watch the replay later also. So what we are going to do is we want to look at, last time we did a session, I guess, was on Q&A, and that was one of the best sessions. I go and definitely check that out on YouTube, episode number 26, which was on Q&A. And people ask me questions like, what are the good books to read, and what are my favorite stocks, and what kind of trading and returns, and what kind of programs and all that stuff. So just go and check that on YouTube, episode 26, and that's great. So okay, so what could be the topic of this session? So I was going to talk about something very basic, but some people talk, I have this program I used to do long back, called a basic of technical analysis, and then we started doing advanced programs, and then we did some of the programs like Star Trader program and options program and all that. So some people come to me and say that, okay, what is your advanced program? And I said, have you done the basics? So yeah, I've done the basic. So, and what happened used to that, and I used to tell them that your basic and my basic could be different. And they sometimes, some people feel weird or embarrassed, and it really turns out to be that way, because Basic is so important. Like what is basic? Like basic is support resistance, basic is trend lines, basic is Fibonacci retracements, basic is candlestick patterns, basic is moving average, basic is understanding of the higher tops, higher bottoms, basic. All this is very. What is technical analysis? That is basic, and most people don't know. And why technical analysis work, and how it can be a all-round kind of analysis compared to fundamental. So that is what I call as basic. And sometimes after doing the advanced, that they realize that the basics are missing, and then they have to come for the basic. So now I'm going to talk about something very basic in this session, as we have more people joining them from Hyderabad. Hyderabad is on fire, and awesome session in Hyderabad. Just check my Facebook. Just yesterday I posted some Hyderabad pictures, and we had an awesome crowd there, and that makes me think about that I should do one more in Hyderabad very soon. Yes, and you guys who have not participated can join, or your friends and family can join. So Hyderabad is rocking. Yeah. And then we have Chennai also. Next is Mumbai. We have in August, we have Mumbai. Anybody can trade, and I would definitely invite all of you to be there. And don't wait for your city to turn up. You can attend in anywhere, and Bombay happens to be the biggest and the best. We'll have more than around 200 people who will be there at Bombay. And in fact, if you're in Mumbai, let me show you. If there's a link on this video, I'm doing a free session on this Saturday, Jai Hind College, Churchgate, and another free session in Pune. Yes, Mr. Sachin from Pune. I'm doing a session on Sunday in Pune at IMA, Indian Medical Association, on Sunday 10 to 1, and Mumbai 10 to 1 on Jai Hind College. So 21st, 22nd, Mumbai and Pune. Be there. It's a free session. We have people from Jalgaon, Mumbai, Yash. Okay, great to see you guys. So let's now get started with today's session, and I'm going to talk about basic topic. What is basic? And that is going to be, let me show this. All right. Can you guys see my chart? Yes, I guess yes. So let's get on the chart, and I'm going to talk about is basic trend lines, and these are extremely powerful stuff. So let me just get rid of this moving average right now, not needed. Once maybe one of the sessions I'll take on moving average as well. So in fact, I'm just doing like a full course on Tuesday Technical Talk. If you watch all my videos, it becomes much bigger than a course also. So let's do this. Now, if I have to draw a trend line, so first of all, let me give you the basic. Is to draw a trend line, we need to have 2 points. For example, if I have to draw a trend line, I need to check a bottom, and then I need to check a bottom, and this is where my trend line is. So can you see this? This is 1 point, 2 points, and 3 points. And this is the main trend line, maybe. Now, after this, if you see, the market is going slightly faster. So it's not touching the trend line. Can you see that? So I will draw another trend line from here, which is like this. Then it is not touching here. Then I can draw one more like this. And then I can draw something like this. So if you see that the pace of the market is increasing as we are moving this side, that means markets are going faster and smooth and steeper. And then eventually I can draw this like this. So in between, if you see, I could have drawn something like this or something like this. Yes. So hold on to me if you are still new to trend lines. It's just I'm going to show you certain. Let me go to my usual way of teaching trend lines, which I do in my advanced programs. So let's go with this. That's the Nifty chart. Okay. Now let me just show you how this thing works. I'm going back into, say, 2000s. Okay. This is the slow market. Then market picks up. Can you see this? Yes. Now I've drawn another trend line. Then I've drawn another trend line. Right? Can you see this? So it has 1 touch point, 2 touch point, 3 almost, and 4 touch points. And then we have one more. So the market goes faster than this, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then last part of the market is like this. So this was 2008 at the peak of the market, like at the pinnacle of the bull market. Now, let me just give you 3 things you need to know. You may note down, if you're having some notes, note down this. 3 things if you need to know that what is a good trend line. And one is the period. Period means the duration, means for this, like this is like a 6-month trend line, this is like a 2-year trend line, this is like a 4-year trend line. That's the period of the trend line. Second is what we call as the number of touch points. So how many number of touch points? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, and 3. So number of touch points, period, and the last one is very important, which is called the angle. And angle is, if you see, this is like a 45-degree trend line, and this is like a 67-degree trend line. So this is steeper, this is linear, like a 45, and this is like shallower, less than 45, maybe 35, and this could be very less, as low as 20-degree trend line. So what is the difference between these trend lines? What is a trend line does, and what kind of trend line breaks, then what it means, whether it's a trend reversal, whether it's a profit booking, whether it's a consolidation, whether it's time to go all short, all that we need to see. Just hang on to this. And if you think that this is an interesting topic and people are going to like it, and you want your friends to watch it while you are watching it live, make sure you hit the share button right now while you are on the video. I want maximum shares on this video. I'm teaching something extremely advanced, which is very basic for us, but it's kind of advanced when it comes to the smaller nuances. Now, let me just first just bust the myth. What is the advanced means more complicated? No. Advanced means smaller nuances within the basic concept. Means small things which can make a big difference in your thinking, in your analysis. That's called advanced, and that's why we want to go much deeper rather than broader into these basics. So these are all uptrend lines of 20 degree, 35, 45, and 67, 65 degree trend lines. Now these were all uptrends. See, this one broke, it came to this. This broke, it came to this, and this broke, it came to this. Now I can remove all these trend lines because they are all broken. And now let me put a downward trend line. Can you see that? This is the downtrend of 2008. Now I could have drawn one more steep trend lines like this, right? Because it's like almost like perpendicular, 80 degrees in the opposite side, and then it broke. So remember one thing, like just let me just draw some more trend lines so that you get used to drawing the trend lines, and then I'll show you what it means. So let's look at this one. This is the steep trend line. Now, when this trend line broke, market didn't go down, right? When this trend line broke, it didn't go up. That's the lesson number 1. When steep trend lines, steep means around 60, 70, 18 degree trend lines break, markets may go into consolidation rather than reversal. Sometimes they reverse also, but that means what I would take steep trend lines to book profits rather than going reverse. So if this was like a steep trend line and it broke, I could have booked profits, but in this case it went down sharply. And even this is a steep trend line, market didn't go sharply down, it went into a consolidation. This was a steep trend line, it broke, it went into a consolidation. And this was more like not 45 exactly, but better than this one, and then market went up. So there is a consolidation trend line and there is a reversal trend line, and you need to know the difference. Otherwise, all trend lines look the same. Now, let me show you one more thing about this trend line. Can you see this one is like starts in 2010 and 9, and then it goes all the way here. So it's like a 2-year trend line. So you have 1 touch point, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 almost touch points. So this is like a 45 degree trend line. plus a 2-year trend line plus a 5-6 touch points, that's a major trend line break. And that is where the market changed and went down sharply for some time. Like this was from here to here, it's like 20% decline. And since this was a good trend line, look at this one, because it's a very good trend line, means 45-degree, number of touch points, and the angle is also good, and the period is also good. The same trend line will roll reverse. What is roll reverse? This was a support trend line, now becomes a resistance trend line. And in our language, we call this a 5-star trend line trade. And there is a 7-star trend line trade also, but this is 5-star. And of course, we have Star Trader is coming up next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Mumbai. So if those who are coming, I'll see you there live. It's a 4-day program. And if you are interested for Star Trader program, very, very, very advanced and very, very simple and very, very unconventional, then write a mail to contact@malkansview.com if you're interested. So let's get back to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. And the same trend line works as a resistance. And this could be one very this is going to be very good trade, 5-star trade, because if you see this 5,600 to 4,700, that's 15%. Even this was very near. So that works like this, and it worked like resistance again also in the future. Now, so let me keep. So I gave you the nuggets. I hope you're taking notes on this, or you have to watch the video again. And now let me draw this trend line. Can you see this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there is kind of a roll reversal. That's a 5-star trade. And then that's a nice one. So it's also a 1-year trend line, 5 touch point, 45-degree trend lines. And there's one more part to trend lines. Let me just not get there because it will take another 1 hour. I have another call with my students, 1-year coaching program at 9:30 today. And that is, we call as trend channel. So this is trend channel. So let me put trend channels for some other day or some other Tuesday technical talk. Right now, we'll talk about only trend lines. Okay, so let's draw trend lines more and more as we go forward. And now we have an uptrend. Once you have one higher bottom, which is this higher bottom, then you can draw a trend line. And it worked like this. Now see here, because the trend line was broken here with a shadow, and I cannot keep this trend line like this anymore because it broke and it went back. So now I have to readjust the trend line to something like this. Now this is a proper trend line. There cannot be any data below or above the trend line. So you have to readjust. Sometimes the shadows happen. Markets are not perfect because markets are driven by human beings, and human beings are not perfect, right? And then it starts moving up, and we can have a steeper trend line like this. Now, why didn't I take this shadow? Because this was a freak trade, and I hope you know what is a freak trade. The trade which happens because of fat finger. And you will only know because if you are trading in those markets, I've lived through all these markets, so I know which one is a real and which one is a freak trade. Even this one is a freak trade, so I can draw a trend line like this. This is not bad. And then we can keep drawing like this. And let's see what we have in the current market. We are here. And if I have to draw a trend line like this, this is one. Second one is this. This is a Nifty weekly chart. And it could be a steeper trend line like this. That was to book profits. And this is a good, till the time we don't break this, which is 10,500 something, I don't think we have a problem on a major level. I know some of you, if it goes to 10,500, you'll have deep problems, and if you are over leveraged in the market. But before breaking this, there should not be any problem. Now this is on the weekly chart, and we can even switch to daily chart to know better. So this is a daily chart. Let's put this as a trend line. So now this is a very steep one. So if I have to draw a trend line, I need 2 points. Maybe I have to go into hourly chart to draw a trend line to book profits. Right, I guess today's data is not here because I just need to update the data. Today's data is missing here. Markets are up again, so it didn't break that. Now, as we know, we are at an important resistance, and that's why markets are not able to go through quickly. And let's not get into markets and all right now. Just stick to the trend line part. And I hope what are the nuggets we learned today is We need to look at the period, we need to look at the touch points, and we need to look at the angles. In longer the trend line, that much bigger the trend change is happening, and more number of touch points means that much stronger is the trend line. And steep trend lines is to take profits, and shallow trend lines is for trend reversals. So that is the lesson for today. And maybe I can take one more stock for trend lines, and let's see what we have there. See if I have to draw a trend line, nice trend line like this could be the one. So for almost like 6 months, Maruti was into a kind of a correction mode, and now it broke that trend line, and now we can have another trend line going on like this, and we can even draw a trend. I always get tempted to draw trend channels because that's my favorite, but we'll take that topic next time. Even this would be a nice trend channel. But okay, so right now we are at this situation where, and this can you see this? There is one trend line and there's second trend line, and this cutting of this trend line, this point, also work as an important point in terms of time analysis. I guess I'm getting too many topics into it. Let me put time analysis for another time. So let's trend line, and let me just revise and recap what we learned. And let's go back to my screen. Are you guys learning something? And let's take it. Let me show you what we mean is hide this and go solo. All right. So now I want you to, because I have another session for my 1 year coaching students. I have a session at 9:30, and then I have one more session at 10:30 for about that program, which we do call something called as 10x Trader program. It's another 1 year coaching about that 1 year called Trader in Me. And if you are interested to know more about 1 year coaching program, and if you want to get rid of your job and get full time into trading, write to us that give me details of Trader in Me program, and we'll send you the details at contact@malkansview.com. So now I want you to ask that what is one takeaway from this session, and put it in the chat box if you learned something important. Okay. See, come here. He's my son, Vivan, and he also learns technical analysis. He attended the program last time, ABCT, Anybody Can Trade. And very soon, in the next couple of years, he's going to start trading. And yes? Okay, go. Okay, put that in the chat box. What did you learn? What was the takeaway from today's session? Come on. And if you're keen to attend one live session with me in Mumbai or Pune, this Saturday or Sunday is the time. Free session, 10 to 1. Mumbai Jai Hind College, Pune Indian Medical Association. Yes. Analyzing trend. And then we have learn best support and resistance lines, superb sessions on trend lines. Okay. When steep trend line breaks, it's time to book profits, consolidation, drawing and lines, role reversal. And good to see you, Vivan. And some of you know Vivan because he attended program with you guys. Time analysis, yes, we'll go in detail next time. Maybe trend lines have angles, and different angles means different things. Trend line period, angle, steep trend line. Yes, good. So if you like this session, just hit the share button right now, and I'm going to see you in next Tuesday technical talk, and see you live. There's a registration link for free session on Mumbai and Pune coming up this Saturday, Sunday. And if you want to attend Anybody Can Trade in August in Mumbai, Chennai in September, and Bangalore in October. So we have all scheduled. You can see on my website also. And I'll see you soon next Tuesday, technical talk. Thank you so much. All the best. Good luck, good training, good luck, and good trading. And see you soon next Tuesday. Thank you so much. And hit the share button right now. Thank you.